Hello YouTube, welcome to another video. If I'm whispering, it's because I've decided to do this video from the lake where I'm actually fishing for real fish as well. And just as I've set this camera up, a carp about 3 feet from the edge has just come popping out. So I've got to be quiet anyway. So the magnet fishing record attempts. The idea came to me a few months ago when I was coming up with cycling challenges, and I got this idea that because I enjoy cycling the canals, I could set myself a challenge of cycling the whole canal network over time in stages. And there's over 2,000 miles of UK canals, some in Wales, there's none in Scotland. You know, scattered about over the country is over 2,000 miles of canal. So at the same time, it sprung to my mind that I might as well take my magnet along and do a magnet fishing, because I'm going to be wild camping on the canal in a hammock, so wherever I stop, that's where I'll sleep for the night. So taking it a bit further from that, I decided while I'm trying to cycle every stretch of UK canal, why don't I have an attempt at magnet fishing every single stretch of UK canal at the same time. So I'll be taking my magnet along with me, and I'm going to try and magnet fish every different stretch of canal, as in every stretch of canal with a different name, if that makes any sense. At the same time, I'm going to be doing this for charity. I did some bike rides last year for a young lad near to me named Ben Badley. If you look on my channel, there is a video that explains, I put together from news clippings and whatever, that explains Ben's situation. But basically I'm raising money for funding for treatment that has been denied by the NHS. So there'll be a link to that in the description as well. Now when I make these videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rate each place I fish out of 10. Let's be fine, and give it a general rating out of 10 just to make it a bit more interesting. What I could also do with is other people's help as well. I don't believe it, there's a carp literally waving its head out the water just there. I'm fishing just over here. When I got here there was a fish there. Yeah, so I could do with your help really. When I'm doing this challenge, I'm going to find it difficult to remove my scrap, because I'm going to be on my bike loaded up with bikepacking kit. So anybody who would like to come along and do an hour's magnet fishing, obviously be in the video at the same time. If you could help me by removing the scrap. Also, if you can recommend any places near to you. I'm going to be cycling the entire network, so at some point I am going to come near everybody's magnet fishing area sort of thing. So if you can recommend anything to me, that'd be brilliant. I'll be updating where I'm going to be going using the Facebook pages and then short videos. So I'll be able to say on Wednesday I'll be here and I'll be magnet fishing this area. So if you can recommend any places to me, that'd be great. What else was that I wanted to mention as well at the same time? Just to give you an idea of how this is going to work, it'll be weekends, holidays. I might go out and do a one-day ride and then scratch a bit of canal off the map and do some magnet fishing while I'm there. I'm going to be doing the magnet fishing videos separate from the cycling videos. Another example, Stoke to London, I'm going to be doing in one go. So I'll cross off a whole load, 400 miles of canal at least. So I'll be doing that over like 3 or 4 days and wild camping along the way. Basically, find 2 trees, put my hammock up, and that's where I'll sleep for the night. So it is a long-term challenge. I'm not talking weeks. It's going to be months, maybe. I'll be doing it into next year, more than likely. A lot of things I want to do as well. I just want to be, waking up in the morning. I've got to go and do a stretch of canal on my bike. I've got to do 50 miles, and I've got to go magnet fishing along the way. So yeah, if you can help, please do. I'll put a link in the description so you can see. You can go back directly to the GoFundMe page that I'm going to be. Well, it's not my GoFundMe page; it's Ben's family's GoFundMe page. All the money goes directly to treatment. There's no admin or anything like that. And I'll put a bit of the video in that I made the other day at the end of this, just so you can see basically Ben's situation and how cruel it's sort of been on him, how hard him and his family are working. He's working hard the physio he has and hydrotherapy, it's quite intense, and his mum's full-time fundraising, and his dad Gary, he's full-time work to pay the bills, so they desperately need money to pay for this treatment. But you'll see why in the video. In the meantime, I've decided to do a bit of carp fishing today, so I've come to a disused golf course that I used to fish here. It's not got many carp, and it's got about 15, but I think we're down to about 10 now because there's been some fish thefts going on. So I just thought, I'll come up here, but it's absolutely freezing. I forgot why I only came up here on the hottest days of summer. It's just so exposed and windy, cold. It's got its own weather system basically, but there's some really nice fish in here, some koi. And I know they're still here because they've been waving their heads at me up the other end of the lake. But I got here, I saw one just on the bottom of the lake here, so I thought I might as well give it a go. There. A couple of hours. So yeah, I'm going to get a brew and I'll show you some of the scenes. Before I packed this away, that's basically what I was fishing with, but inside a solid PV bag was a white bag. I put some pink almond flavoured goo in there, so that's the whole rig. It's a size 10 barbless hook. Pop all the way up, got a little bit of shock there just to counterbalance the buoyancy of the pop up. And inside the bag with this PVA bag was a load of Nash Scopex pellets, a bit of rock salt, scrated a bit of, like I say, the pink Corda almond smoked goo in there. It's done me quite well in the past. Like I say, it's size 10 barbless hook, and the lead is set to drop off when the fish pick up the bait. As you can see, it dyes everything. It's really, really, really good stuff. That's been in there for 2 hours. And if you had smell-o-vision now, that goo is so it's almond on steroids really. Yeah, it worked well for me in the past, so it's what I will be using on this lake. It's not how I normally fish. I like keeping moving and stalking, so I fish park lakes, which I'm going to be doing some videos of. You'll see more of the bread and the cheese. It's when I come to places like this I opt for this method, and it does me pretty well. And all I'm using is a very short Nash Dwarf 6-foot rod. It's like a little whisker and a mini baby bait rod. It needs respooling again, and it's just because it folds down to about 3 feet, so it fits on my handlebars and my bike without sticking out at any end, so I'm smashing the thing around. This will be coming on me. My bike ride's on the canal with me as well, so basically at night I'll be able to set up camp, put a rod out, stick it in an alarm as I've done now, then I can set myself up, cook my food, this, that and the other. And then the magnet fishing will be done in the morning, so I'll wake up, have breakfast, reel the rod in, and then do the magnet fishing. Obviously I don't want to magnet fish, splash around with a big massive magnets all over the place, and then expect to put a rod in and there'll be any fish around. So yeah, if you do want to see more of this kind of thing, some amazing fishing here, some amazing fish in the park, and other little places are going to be going in my local area, as well as the canal. If you do want to see any more fishing, I won't get too technical with it. I think next time I'll probably show you how I make this rig, and then that'll be it. It'll just be out and about, basically next to water, looking for new places on my bike. So I just thought I'd show you that. as you've had to hear me talking about fishing. So yeah, just getting packed away now. Going home, get warm.